Hey everyone, David here. So, one of my friends has a um, rose bush that his grandmother got off of a site that's now where a Food Lion stands. And that rose bush, the story goes that it's about 150 years old. Um, it's got a salmon color flower, and nobody can seem to be able to propagate it. Uh, well, it's very hard to find rose stock, rose rootstock, and I'm going to try to make some of for myself. This cane right here is from wild rose. Um, we call them multiflora roses, and it's kind of a bit of a climbing, and you kind of see it's all kind of grown in through here. But I did go ahead and I found some that had been laying on the ground, and it started to create this root system and started budding out. I'm going to pot this up and hope that it'll take. Found a couple pieces like that. Set that down. We got this one. It's got very, very little tiny hairs right there so I think I could actually get 3 out of this stick. And this just started it's called air layering from on the ground, and these little guys popped up following the cane while it was growing. Found these guys here as well. So I think I could get one here, definitely one here. This one's got a good little root system, and maybe right here. Anyway, we're gonna try another method of air layering, and I got these little pods that fold over. And you can compress soil right inside, close it off, and it pinches on the cane and keeps constant pressure on the cane. So hopefully that is like, oh, it's time to root. And what I'll do is I have a pocket knife. I'll score or I'll cut the cane, scoring the flesh of it, and hopefully that'll tell it to send out roots right there. I also have some rooting hormone. This one's a Clonex rooting gel, and a little dauber to smear all over everything. But so let's see, pocket knife, and I'm going to do it right here where there, and enclose this bud, plucking off any thorns. I'm going to cut on the back side of this bud. See if we can get you a little bit closer. I'll kind of show y'all what I'm doing. Nope. Come on. There we go. I'll just have to turn y'all. Okay, maybe I can show you here. So got the wood, or this cane cut, and underneath of it you can kind of see there's a bud right there. And we are going to continue just taking off the first layer. And I'm terminating that bud. So close up the knife, and then I'm gonna take soil and fill up and pack it in this ball. Well, it's a potting mix, it's not soil. Compress that. Clean out in between. So you see that it's kind of raised up, so when I press it, it'll create a nice tight grip around it. And then the rooting hormone, and just this little scoop. I actually made this just hammering out a piece of wire for picking up seeds. We're going to put that all over. So hopefully it'll take. Set this back down. And now I'm just going to sandwich this all over this cane. And there. So now we're just going to leave this alone for about 6 weeks. And hopefully in that time, with the compression of the potting mix and this air propagation pod, it'll create a root system there. And then I'm going to go down again to this point. There's another bud on the opposite side right there, and some thorns that I'm going to pop off. And do the same. That way I get hopefully get two out of this cane. After that, it starts getting real kind of smaller. So I'm not going to, in fact, I'm going to cut it off. All right, what about there? So this will also kind of give me enough space to, I just terminated that bud there. Give me enough space to do probably one more. And that'll give me at least, hopefully that'll give me at least 2 cuttings. So get the knife, and we're going to cut. There we go. So we got it trimmed up, and I'm going to put the rooting hormone down and put another pod right over top of this one here. Fill it up with some soil. This stick of mulch in that one. Got that out. Compressed, so that's ready to go. And then the rooting hormone. Now this one's, like I said, this one's a gel, so I'm gonna put this all over right here. Probably doesn't hurt to put it on the where the thorns were, because that's a cut location as well. There we go. So now we're going to take this pod, fold it, lay it there, and then fold it over. And these little clips to hold it on. I'll probably come back and get some more rubber bands and tighten this up some. But there we go. We got two air layering pods on this one cane of the wild roses. So hopefully it'll root for me. That way I can go ahead and do a graft of my friend's rose. They can't seem to either do it this way or cuttings or anything. So what I'm going to do is get a cutting from it later in the year and do what is called a chip bud cutting. Anyway, I hope that helps with somebody who's looking into air layering. I've never used these pods before. I've just always wrapped sphagnum moss around a branch and wrapped it with cellophane, and that seems to work very well. But hopefully these will work, and I'll report back in probably about 6 to 8 weeks. So we'll see. Anyway, if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll talk to y'all later. Take care. Bye.